Hey everyone, welcome to Wrestletalk WWE 2017 Hall of Fame. We're going to get right into it. Welcome back to Wrestletalk, and here we go with our first Wrestletalk person to talk about, Eric Lee Grand, which will be getting the Warrior Award for the WWE. Here we go. Eric J. Lee Grand, born September 4th, 1990, is a former American football defensive tackle who played college football at Rutgers and was paralyzed. He was born in Avriel, New Jersey, 6'2", 275 pounds. He had been paralyzed. Now he is a public speaker, and he will be getting the Warrior Award for WWE. His mother is Karen Lee Grand, and he has a sister named Nicole Lee Grand. With that said, I think we're going to move on to the Rock and Roll Express, more commonly known as Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, but there's other members as well. They were billed from Memphis, Tennessee, or Music City, USA. They debuted in 1983. Their finishing move together was the double dropkick. The signature moves include the rowboat, which is simultaneously leg pulls on sitting opponent, the drop toe hold and elbow drop combination, and the double back elbow. Championship-wise, they are former CWA World Tag Team Champions once, CWA Tag Team Champions once, AWA Southern Tag Team Champions twice, ASW Tag Team Champions once, and among others. They appeared in WWF and WCW and TNA. And that's pretty much it about them. I'm going to move on to Theodore Long, more commonly known as Teddy Long, born on September 15th, 1947. He was born in Birmingham, Alabama, and he currently resides in Marietta, Georgia. He is married to Stephanie Keller. His ring names are Teddy Long, Theodore Long, and Theodore Orr Long. He's 5'7", 173 pounds, billed from Atlanta, Georgia, and he debuted in 1985, and he retired in 2014. Championship, for finishing wise, he never really wrestled much, but he was a manager for wrestlers such as The Undertaker or Mark Callis, Mark Henry, Jazz, Jericho, among others. He was also a former general manager. He won the Manager of the Year for Pro Wrestling Illustrated in 1990, among other accomplishments. He appeared in the Mugshot Madness as himself, which was a web series. With that said, we're going to move on to Beth Phoenix, more commonly known as Elizabeth Copeland, born on November 24th, 1980. She was born in New York, and she currently resides in North Carolina. She was married to Joey Knight, but now she is married to Edge. She has 2 children. Her ring names are Beth Phoenix, Fabulous Freebird, and Phoenix. 6'7", 150 pounds, billed from Buffalo, New York, trained by Joey Knight, Ron Hitchinson, Robert Nightwing, and Ohio Valley Wrestling. She debuted on May of 2001 and retired on October of 2012. Championship and finishers, she did the Beth Valley Driver, which is a Samoan driver, sometimes from an elevated position, the Flying Phoenix, which is a delayed cradle suplex, Down in Flames, which is a sit-out scoop slam power driver, and the Glam Slam, which is an elevated double chicken wing facebuster. Signature moves include the reverse chin lock, the the modified full Nelson, the military press transitioned into either a drop or a slam, and the Dragon Sleeper, among others. Championship-wise, she is a former WWE Women's Champion 3 times, WWE Divas Champion once, OVW Women's Champion once, Glory Champion once, among others. She married Joey, and they've since been divorced. She then remarried to Edge, and the two have 2 daughters together, named Ruby and Lyric. She, alongside Candice Michelle and Layla, appeared in February 2009 issue of Flex magazine. With that said, I think we are going to move on to Rick Rude, more commonly known as Richard Irwin Rude, born on December 7, 1958, and sadly passed away on April 20th of 1999. He was born in St. Peter, Minnesota, and he sadly passed away in Georgia from heart failure. He was married to Michelle Rude up until his death. He has 3 children. His ring names are Ricky Rude, Rick Rude, and the WCW Phantom. 6'3", 251 pounds, built from Robbinsdale, Minnesota, United States, and trained by Eddie Sharkey. Debuted in 1982 and retired in 1994. Finishers wise, he did the Rude Awakening, which is the delayed Hangman's Neckbreaker with the Nifix, DDT, and the overhead gut wrench backbreaker rag. Signature moves include the spike power driver, the diving knee drop, the figure 4 leg lock, and the delayed backbreaker. Championship-wise, he is a former WCW International World Heavyweight Champion 3 times, WCW United States Heavyweight Champion once, the WWF Intercontinental Champion once, among others. And he was known as a devoted family man. And I think that's it for him. We are going to move on to Diamond Dallas Page, more commonly known as Page Joseph Falkenberg. I could be pronouncing that wrong. Or DDP. Born on April 5th, 1956. He was born in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, and he resides in Atlanta, Georgia. He was married to Kimberly Page, however, those two got divorced, and now he's married to Brenda Nair. I could be pronouncing that wrong. He has 2 children. His only ring name is Diamond Dallas Page. He was billed from the Jersey Shore. He was trained by Jake Roberts in WCW Power Plant. As a manager, he debuted in 1988, and as a wrestler, he debuted in 1989. Finisher-wise, he did the Diamond Cutter, which is the cutter sometimes from a fireman's carry or an overhead gut wrench. The Diamond Clash, which is the belly-to-back inverted mat slam. And the Diamond Death Cutter, which is the avalanche cutter. Signature moves include the Diamond Drain, which is a DDT sometimes while jumping, clothesline, the belly-to-back, or belly-to-belly suplex, among others. Championship-wise, he's a former WWF European Champion once, WWF Tag Team Champion once with Chris Kanyon, WCW World Heavyweight Champion 3 times, WCW United States Heavyweight Champion twice, WCW World Television Champion once, among others. He has 2 daughters, Brittany and Kimberly. He created a promotional video for the Virginia Cavaliers football team. He has his own radio show titled DDP Radio. He also does DDP Yoga. With that said, I think we are going to end this out with Kurt Angle, more commonly known as Kurt Stephen Angle, born on December 9th, 1968. He was born in Mount Lebanon Township, Pennsylvania, and he resides in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He was married to Karen Smedley, but he got remarried to Giovanni Angle. He has 5 children altogether. His only family member is Eric Angle that's listed. That's just his brother. His only ring name is Kurt Angle. He's 6 foot, 240 pounds, built from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He trained by Dory Funk Jr. and Tom Pritchard, and he debuted in 1998. His finishers are the ankle slam, which is an Olympic slam, sometimes from the top rope, the ankle lock, sometimes while grapevining the opponent's leg, and the crossface chicken wing. Signature moves include multiple suplex variations, moonsault, frog splash, headbutt, European uppercut, body scissors, and the double leg takedown, often transition into a pin or a suplex, among others. Championship-wise, he is a former TNA World Heavyweight Champion 6 times, TNA World Tag Team Champions twice, once with AJ Styles and once with Sting. WCW Heavyweight Champion once, WWE World Heavyweight Champion once, WWF or WWE Champion 4 times, WWF European Champion once, WWF Hardcore Champion once, among others. He has 5 children altogether. He is a Christian and a fan of the Pittsburgh Steelers. He was in the Olympics. He appeared in movies such as Dylan Dog, Dead or Night, Waking Up, Warrior, Death from Above, Horse Cops, Pro Wrestlers vs. Zombies, among others. With that said, I think we are going to end this out. Next week's Wrestletalk will be Wrestletalk LAX, where I'll be talking about the current members of the new LAX from TNA. Have a great day, and peace.